Hello people, and welcome to another episode of Iron Fist Mining. It's the 4th of July here in the U.S., our Independence Day. I decided to come down here to the new spot, which you could tell by the background that it's not the same area. Where I'm at is up by this little island, and whoa, some of the reading I've done will always say that the gold usually travels on the edges of these little islands. But what I was more interested in was, and this spot is super hard to get to. I had to ride through, like, I don't know, a football field where the creek on the bicycle to get to it. There's no trails from the sides. And normally this used to be all underwater, but there's this nice rock bar with these big ass rocks. And I can actually see the material that I'm after bleeding out of this stuff, and it's full of iron. It's got pretty much everything all mixed into one, so I'm not sure if there's going to be gold in this, but if there is, I damn sure am going to get it, because it splits. It comes from a straight shot and then hits this little uphill dill and then cause that island. So I'm going to dig that up. There's like berry bushes and junk all through here, so I know nobody's been down here. So whatever gold's in this, and I usually like to go for the side that flows faster versus the side that flows slower. Faster, goosh, slower, goosh. And the reason being, the faster current grabs the rocks, tosses them around, breaks the gold out, if it isn't deposited in the dirt already. Looking for garnets. Ah, there's a lead sinker or something. No, it's a snail. These things are bad, these snails, so he's getting exterminated right there. Usually most of the creeks and stuff and streams will show you pictures of invasive species, and if you have them, destroy them. So sorry to you people that like snails, but I'm going to kill them. Anyway, I'm going to set up my gear somewhere after I do some spot panning and see what lies beneath. Alright, so I ended up digging a fair-sized hole, and I think it was about an hour, judging by the pain on my back, and I'm well up to my knee. It didn't stay super gravelly. It got kind of light down towards the bottom, and I set my sluice up over here, pretty much where it's sitting. I was finding a bunch of misshapen crystals. I mean, they're all beat up, but I have a feeling that if I keep digging here, I'm going to find some really nice specimens. I'm seeing some rocks that are about this big that are damn near see-through, but they're kind of beat up. I did move a lot of dirt, and for this being the spot I'd never mined, I don't think I did too bad, especially for that big-ass piece right there. That thing's huge for this area. I could actually pick it up. It's a picker, so I did alright. Like I said, it's not a lot, but I'm still kind of figuring out this spot. I'm going to keep going, though. It's looking promising. If I can find a few more pieces that big, I'll be really happy. But like I said, I got to get a read on this spot. I'm not exactly sure where it's depositing, so I'm going to keep moving around. What I was doing when I was digging, I noticed how if I went to this side, the material got lighter and looser, and probably not a good spot. But the more I went this way, the heavier the rocks got. Plus, I was always finding anytime I get near these nice crystals, that's where the gold's usually at. And I haven't found bottom. There's no bottom here so far, so I know those big chunks came up when I was sniping the hole, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So there's pan number 2. I did some more sniping and junk. Didn't dig as long, so I didn't get as much gold as I did last time. And the pieces are sparse now. There's no more of those big ol', yeah, get excited pieces, you know what I mean? I'm going to dump this in there and show you. Don't stick to the side goal. Getting weird and tired from working all week out in the sun. So I don't think I'm going to stay out here too long. I'm going to go check this. I found this deposit of clay bubbling up out of the ground. But that's today's total so far. I'm going to check the clay because gold lake's getting stuck in it and it's a clean source. So I'm going to wash that out and see if I can find any additional gold to this. Today's take. It's not very much. Get a finger in there, boy. It's maybe a 3-finger fingernail. Ish. It's not bad. I'll add it to some of the slag I had from melting some of the other gold. So it just piles up. Eventually I'll get a lot. I hope. Phew. Okay, there was no gold in the clay. Check the clay. Big lump of clay. Nothing in it. What else can I tell you? Prospecting in a new spot sometimes difficult. You got to keep digging around. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm not going to kick here too long. I'd like to come back here again, check some different spots, see if the gold doesn't improve, as there's some big pieces here. I think it's down on about the 2 to 3 foot level, so I got to pay attention to how I'm digging, where I'm digging, when I'm digging, instead of just blowing big holes. There is good crystal here. I was just running really fast today, so I don't know if I caught it or saw it all, but I've seen evidence that it's here. Probably some better agates too. I got a long way to go to get out of here, so I'm going to do just that. So thanks for tuning in and watching this episode of Iron Fist Mining. Peace out, people.